Hi, it's Aneta here from Aneta Eye Yoga Studio and Wellness. It's Tuesday, the 30th of January 2018, and I'm just popping in to say hi and another little wisdom from my mat, the wisdom of daily practice. It has been 30 days that I've been practicing yoga and mindfulness and loving kindness. And today I will talk a little bit more about my learning through the month of January. But today, I'm here. Can you see how sunny it is? It's the most amazing day today, and I can't really stay in the sun because it's just simply blinding. It is so wonderful today, and my spirit feels so wonderful when when the sun comes out like this. It really kind of reminds me that the spring is coming, although it normally snows in February, so the temperatures might plummet quite drastically. But right now the weather is absolutely beautiful, and if you get a chance, go for a walk. And this is what I'm going to do before I teach my private sessions this afternoon. I'm just gonna go out and enjoy a little walk by the sea in the harbour, because this is beautiful. And my energy today is absolutely amazing, and something that really made me think about the power of rest. I had a very busy week last week. I worked 7 days. I had a couple of early mornings. I teach till late evening on Mondays and Thursday. I teach very early morning. On Saturday, I had another early morning session. Often, if I'm not careful, I will end up starting very early, around 7 or 7:30, and I will not finish till 10 at night. And if I'm not mindful about taking time off for a bit of rest or a walk or enough food during the day, I just run myself down really badly. But there is something, because obviously I had to do taxes as well, because the deadline is tomorrow. So there was quite a lot of pressure, a lot of stuff going on. I had to kind of tidy in and finish off. And I rested yesterday afternoon, and today I took it slower as well. And I can certainly see how my energy has come up, how my practice is very different. The level of connection and the level of really being able to settle in and ground myself is very different when I had enough rest. And that made me think also about creativity and link with creativity. And when I allow myself to rest a little bit more, my creativity comes up. And when I talk about creativity, I talk about inspiration. Because creativity comes in many different forms. You can be creative and inspired to cook something, to create something like art or knitting, or creating whatever else is your inspiration and your passion. And you can be creative like I am, creating new offerings, putting together new workshops, and actually doing some videos or, doing some practices. And I really noticed that yesterday also in the 2 classes that I taught in the evening, because I allowed myself to rest Sunday afternoon, because I took it a bit easier during the day yesterday. The classes were very different. The inspiration came and we did different postures. So both classes yesterday worked on the posture called Nataraja, which is the dancing king, which is quite a challenging balancing pose. But it just came. It felt like something that was right to do. Both classes worked a bit on the headstands, the variations of it, preparing you for the full headstand. So we had quite a lot of fun, and that's simply because I had a little bit more rest, and therefore my energy was flowing differently, and therefore I connected in a different way. And so when we allow ourselves to rest, the inspiration comes up, and the inspiration comes from that wisdom within, and from our connection with other people, that connection to the oneness around us, the wisdom of the nature and the circular motion of life, and the understanding that you need to work but you also need to rest. If you just work and you don't rest, you run on empty. It's a very simple thing, and it ripples around like a drop in the water. It's very, very interesting, and I've been seeing it so much through January, because I've been doing practice daily, because I've been connecting daily, because I've been noticing when I've been feeling more tired, and how the choices that I make during the day affect how I am and how I connect with other people. Because ultimately the life that we lead is not just for ourselves. We are part of family, we are part of community, we are part of the greater whole, the whole of the planet itself, and how when we look after ourselves, we can start looking after others in a different way. And so I hope you're still continuing with your daily practice. Somebody asked me the other day about, during the workshop or after the workshop on Sunday, about that kind of sustainable practice. And I wrote a blog quite a while ago, and so about sustainable practice, and I will post it in the group, and you can find it on my website under the blog as well. You know, just helping you a little bit about having that sustainable practice, the practice that is right for you, for your body and for your lifestyle, because the two have to merge. Otherwise, it's not sustainable. So let me know whether that would help. When you read the blog, let me know as well whether that's been helpful. And I shall see you tomorrow with my reflections on the whole of the January trip. I wish you a really wonderful, very sunny day. Namaste.